So as you can see here, we got another shotgun video. We got Project 3-Gun Shotgun Part 6. I'll see when I get to editing. But next installment of Project 3-Gun Shotgun. Last time we got that stage burner in there. So today what we got are some parts from OR 3-Gun. Look for the link in the description below. We have our enhanced bolt release. So you can see that there with a set screw and a supplied Allen key. And then here, in the bubble wrap, we have the marine, this is their marine spacer tube, or multi-use spacer tube. This has that Teflon coating on it. This is for the gas system up here. Okay, that's going to replace our tube up here. We'll talk about this in a minute. We'll do this second. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for now, and we're going to look at the enhanced bolt release again. So this is what they call the tactile model. Get these parts out here, set those aside, little set screw. So it's got more machining in it there. Okay, so we got those divots there, little bump in the center, so we have a little more tactile feel. It's also just plain flat black. Their competition version is polished aluminum, or I think this is aluminum, polished aluminum, and it's just kind of flat with a couple, maybe 4 dimples in there, but I wanted a little more texture on there, so I opted for the tactile model. So as you may be able to see here, this is a no drill version, or no drill for attachment here. It uses a set screw. This literally rests on top of the bolt release button we got here, which is that's maybe about a 1/4 inch, maybe up to 3/8 of an inch diameter. Actually, let's just measure this just in case somebody's really curious. So let's see here. Oh, that's centimeter or millimeters. Yeah, about a 1/4 inch versus a good 1/2 inch right there. Yep. So pretty much doubling the size of your surface area for that bolt release. So you can see it setting on right there. All it takes is that set screw with some Loctite in there. We'll install that real quick now. All right, so that was pretty easy, unless you drop the set screw like I did. Fortunately, I found it very quickly. So we've got that nearly twice as large button. I already like that. That's awesome. I love it. Instead, it's much easier searching for that small button under stress, especially if you got that match saver. We got or stage saver. Sorry, TACOM. Yours is called the stage saver. Got that last shell. Sweep that in there. Find that big button. We got that release. Cool. All right. So next part we're going to be looking at is, again, the spacer tube, again in the gas system here. So what's different about this is its coating. Obviously, it's got that Teflon coating. Their competition version is like the bright anodized blue. And you may be wondering, why did I not get the competition version? This is a competition gun. I opted not to get the competition version because it's almost too light. Looking at the charts on their website, they have it designed so you can get really, really, really light loads in your bird shot and everything like that, fast recycling, everything. I like to build my guns to be really reliable on top of being a little bit faster. I mean, I dare say that this gun's stock is faster than me anyway. So that Teflon finish, I like that idea. This says on their website Magnum Ready, so you can easily switch back and forth between slugs and your bird shot, which you're going to be doing in a 3-gun competition. You could start a stage with a couple slugs, and then the rest is bird shot, or maybe finish with a couple slugs, or slugs somewhere in the middle. So if you have your gun set up really light, throwing those slugs in might actually damage your gun. So the other thing about this, you can see the holes drilled, and then it might be kind of difficult to see, but basically only about ½ an inch at either end is actually in contact with the gas tube, or rather the magazine tube, as opposed to the stock tube, which is in contact the whole time. So we have less friction, and then we have more venting in there to aid in debris clearing, keep it cooler, everything that you want to do with your gas system. So this installation is as simple as just that basic disassembly up front and dropping that tube in there. So now we'll do that real quick. Alright, so quick disassembly there, looking at our gas system again. So in the instructions it says make sure that your tube is nice and clean before installation, etc., etc. This gun has not been fired since the last time it was cleaned, so it's all ready to go, just drop in there. So there's our stock tube, which is just literally a tube. So now we'll just take a little drop of frog lube on the inside of the new tube. Just taking some on my fingertip, running it in there. It's always funny to say you're installing something that is literally just a drop-in part that replaces the original. So the installation is as simple as that. Just slide it on there. That actually already feels a lot smoother because, again, the only contact with the actual magazine tube is right here, about ½ inch there and a ½ inch there, as opposed to the entire 4.5 or so inches, right? So looking forward to getting that going. Also, thing of note, this is the same weight as the OEM part here, okay? So that's where it becomes Magnum Ready in that way. So all we got to do is just put this back together, which we don't really have to watch that. But yeah, so there's that new bolt release. Okay, we got that there. We got the spacer tube, both from OR 3-Gun. Look in the description again below for those links. Next edition, waiting for these parts to come in from Nordic Components, but it's going to be a really, really long tube. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm really excited for that. That'll be next. All right, so thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, or ask or contact me directly via email. Thanks for watching again, and have a great rest of your day.